Right, Forest fans, Max Newton here, giving you a quick preview of Nottingham Forest at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. Come on, Forest. Doing it for Talk Forest TV. Hit that subscribe button, comment, like, share, subscribe. Being really quick, probably lots of you on the way to the game, in the pub, going to be in the pub soon. Really, really excited for this one. I think we all are. In some way, we're in the game to win trophies, aren't we? To win silverware, and Premier League survival is massive. But I want to win a cup. It's a tall order, especially since the teams that have got through to the semi-finals already. We'd really have to beat one of the big boys in the semi-finals. But for now, let's look ahead to the Wolves game. I think this game, I said for the FA Cup third round that I thought we'd put out a full strength side. I was massively wrong. We clearly didn't do that. But unlike previous years where the likes of Montagnier and Lemushi and so on have put out kids against other teams and given up the tournament, we made 11 changes, but we put out a side that should have been strong enough to beat Blackpool. And in fact, if we were the Brentford manager, we'd be talking about the XG. Must have been massive for Forest in that game because Sam Surridge, supposedly the best striker in the club, the best finisher in the club, fluffed his lines 3 times really, really badly. Dennis missed a really good chance, and there was a lot more. We should have been 3 up at half time, and almost all their goals came from pretty horrendous mistakes from us. Lewis O'Brien heading across the 6-yard box when it'd been better just letting the ball run out of play, heading it back into the danger area. Nico Williams back pass that also came from I think Steve Cook failing to deal with the situation, and then Williams doing something that I thought was out of his game, but he did it in that really bad run that we had where quite a simple give and go or drop of the shoulder, and he was left for dead as a result of it. So I don't think anybody did themselves justice. I don't think anybody pressed their case to be in the side, apart from the Rubik's Cube man himself, Gustavo Scarpa, who I think looked quality, looked class, pinging some brilliant balls, and also I think really, really good in the air in midfield, which is a real bonus. A lot of flick-ons. So who cares about the FA Cup, right? It's all about the big one, the Carabao, the Littlewoods Cup, the Rumbelows Cup, the League Cup, the Milk Cup. This is the one that we want. This is the one that we used to own in the late 70s and late 80s. This is the one for Forest fans. This is the big one. So I think we will put out a strong side. I think we'll probably put out pretty much the same side that started against away at Southampton. That started at home against Chelsea. But I do expect Gustavo Scarpa to be on the bench, and I expect him to be introduced whatever's happening in the game after about 65 minutes, and that could be really interesting. I think we're all probably getting a bit excited and looking forward to 2-legged semi-finals against some of the big boys from the division, but Wolves are no pushovers. They've got a new manager, they've got some really, really good players, they've got players who are highly skillful, and probably the problem this season has been getting them to play as a team. So I think they will, they'll probably put out quite a strong side, but they put out a strong side against Liverpool in the FA Cup, so might be tired, might have a few injuries, but we definitely need to give them full respect and definitely need to be at our game and on our best to get a result against them. Could go to penalties. I'm going to say it now, could go to penalties. Also, I've never seen Forest lose on penalties, so there we go. So I'm going to predict 1-1 penalties. Henderson saves penalties. Forest go through to the semi-final. Come on, you Reds.